I was 6, my uncle played international hockey and my family's really sporty, and he just decided, why not, let's get her into hockey. And I absolutely loved it from the moment I picked up my stick, actually. From there I joined a club, carried on playing, and just ever since then, really. Yes, we went out to the local pitch and he just put some balls out and me hitting a ball around, and the basic skills for a 6-7-year-old, really. I was already playing a lot of sport before I joined the school. I played a lot of tennis, I still do, county tennis, county hockey, regional hockey, and I just kind of had an ambition to just carry on doing it despite what else I had going on. Sport is what I really want to do, and so nothing stopped me. I don't think I want to be a teacher. I'd love to become an Olympic hockey player and become inspirational through hockey and become a star, but I also on the side would want to be a sports psychologist on the side with a team, as I love the team aspect of the sport. I look up to Alex Danton. She even tried to come back after a horrible head injury, and I know she didn't make it completely after that, but her career starting at about the age of 16 and starting to captain England, and the amazing goals she scored and the amazing team player she was, and a family she brought up. She's done incredible. I've always struggled a bit with the mental side of life, really. And in sport, I felt in tennis that as it's a one-to-one sport, you have to be very strong with your mind when you're on court and you're losing. You have to get yourself back up. And I always found in hockey it was a lot easier because you were in a team and you could work together, and despite getting annoyed at each other, you mean the best. And I always really wanted to learn more about why that is and how you can help the ones that struggle and bring them up to become stronger people. Well, I'm at regional level now, and hopefully at the end of the season I make this something called Challenge Cup, where you'll go and you'll play all the other regions at Nottingham, and hopefully from there I could possibly get selection for a Junior England trial, which would be an incredible achievement. My goal is to make Challenge Cup in the first place, but I think after that it would be to get a trial and see how it goes from there, really. I love the physicality because I just love running around and just getting out there and just running with the ball and scoring, to be honest, and passing around. I also love working around the tactics. We at half time and before the game and at training, they'll go through go this way, go do this, do that, and it's really interesting how each team does it differently. And when we have a club, we have 2 teams in the same league from our club, and the matches when we play them, they're so similar. They're actually really hard because you play such similar games, but then you play another team, they play differently, and I just find the varieties of the ways you can play is really, really interesting. I'm coaching ages from 6 to 14, and I did do a camp in the summer where I coached ages from probably, I think it was 11 to 16, so I was coaching people a tiny bit older than me, but that was it. I went out to UK, I played for UK Lions for under 13s, that's not the England pathway, but it's another way and it's really fun. And we went out to Belfast and Malaga, and we went to Belfast and we played Ulster. Sadly COVID ruined it a little bit, but that was really memorable despite winning a few matches and having a bit of fun. But I feel that when we went as a regional team to West Panthers up at Nottingham when we played regional, winning those matches meant a lot. Despite we came 5th the second year, this first year though we came 1st, but that wasn't as memorable because I was in a team, I was younger and the team was older and I didn't really know what I was doing really. But I felt in the following year that all the matches we won as a team, it felt really, really important and stuck to my brain that those team members and the coaches especially, they're still very close friends of mine today. Training every week. I train probably, so this week it's a bit more, about possibly 4 to 6 hours, but then I have a game I usually have one or two, at least a game on a weekend, a lot of the time 2 games. So you could probably add up to about 12 hours really. Season starts end of August, sometimes pre-season, because pre-season starts beginning of August, but that's quite light. That's like fitness, getting your fitness back. And then season probably starts end of September up to December. Then you have a month's break, and then you're back beginning of January, and full on till March. Then, I mean, with junior stuff, it is carrying on till July, so that will be quite heavy for me. But that's only for one thing. So all of the club stuff will be cut, so that's really relaxes out of it. And then in the summer you get at least a good month's break. Setting out your week planning out is a task you've got to do, and teachers say you need to slow down your sport, but I say if you love it and you know how to mix around with it, do it. The sport keeps me going, keeps me happy and ready to go. If I didn't have my sport, I don't know where I'd be really. I'd probably be nothing because I don't really like academics. I mean, so since going to this school though, my academics has improved and I've enjoyed it a lot more. But at the beginning of the last few weeks, as my mocks are coming up, I've done a weekly timetable on a Sunday night, going through my week, setting out where I'm doing rests, hockey, tennis, gym, run, and revision. And I always set out just enough, so my lunch times, I do a bit of work, evenings if I get a spare hour in there. So you just have to make use of every bit of time you have. I'm choosing biology, psychology and PE, which I will find really interesting and I'm actually really excited to explore.